My family, now UK tabloids like Daily Mail are calling for Prince Harry to lose his place as the fifth in line to the throne. That's what they're calling for. And all because Harry is suing them. All because Harry protects Meghan from their abuse, from their insults. All because they can't stand seeing Harry thriving in the US. All because Harry won't play the game. All because Harry won't perform for the UK tabloid press. That right now, they even want him to lose his birthright. My family, it is utterly despicable what UK tabloids are doing. And my family, first of all, let me start by saying this. Let me do a recollection on what has happened to Harry and Meghan over the years. My family, now years ago, when Harry and Meghan were back in the royal family, the tabloids called for Meghan to go back to America. That was Piers Morgan. He said Meghan should go back to America if she wants privacy. And guess what's happened? Meghan has gone back to America. They said if she does that, they'll never ever speak of Meghan ever again. Have they stopped talking about Meghan? Have they stopped covering anything Meghan does? Have they stopped putting Meghan's face on their front page? On Harry's face on their front page? No, they have not stopped. They haven't stopped putting Harry and Meghan's faces on their front pages because, let's be clear, Harry and Meghan are the ones who sell papers. They're interesting. There's a huge interest on anything pertaining to Harry and Meghan. And that market is in the UK. A market that wants to be fed constantly on anything having to do with the royal family. Even those who have been living in the US for more than 3 years now. My family, for more than 3 years now. Even that recent pub photo of Meghan walking in Montecito already is my family on the Daily Mail, is in the Daily Mail, my family. Already they have talked about that. Already. That's how obsessed they are with anything having to do with Harry and Meghan. People who have been living in the US for more than 3 years now. My family also, when Harry and Meghan were in the UK, they were told, stop using taxpayer funds. Stop using taxpayer funds. If you stop doing that, then we'll stop covering you. We won't say anything about you. That as long as you use taxpayer funds, we have a right to demand photos of your son, Meghan. We have a right to invade your privacy because you're using taxpayer funds. That is what royal experts said. In the UK, as long as you're using taxpayer money, you have no right to privacy. You have given up your rights to privacy. That's what royal experts said to Meghan and to Harry, my family, that they want photos of Meghan's son. Even when Meghan gave birth to Archie, I had some so-called royal commentator, who said to Meghan, and I quote, "We pay, you pose." Just because Meghan wanted a few hours of rest. before showing her child to the rest of the world. And don't forget, when she was pregnant, she was bullied throughout her pregnancy by those same individuals who are saying, we pay, you pose. And that they wanted immediately after Meghan gave birth to see her son. They did not want Meghan to even have a few hours of rest. Just a few hours. My family, just a few hours. And my family, let me go to one other case, because first of all, even before that, right now, Harry and Meghan don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. But still, the tabloids can't stop obsessing over Harry and Meghan. They just really can't. They continue to want to harass, hound, and invade Harry and Meghan's privacy. Right now, they have taxpayer-funded members, the whole family, currently on vacations. On a vacation, my family, for the next 2 months. And right now, to distract the public that taxpayer money is being used right now to pay for the expensive vacations of different senior members of the royal family. Right now, basically, they are trying to say, hey, look, Harry should lose his place as fifth in line to the throne. My family, then they've said Prince Harry should lose his HRH. And a few days ago, they were happy, jumping up and down, saying that, oh look, in the website, Harry's HRH has been removed. That's what they said. His Royal Highness title has been removed from the royal website. They were jumping up and down with so much joy, enjoying and celebrating that, because they love it when they see, the royal family disrespecting Harry and Meghan, making a move against Harry and Meghan. They love to see it. They enjoy seeing that. My family, as Prince Harry said in his memoir Spare, that the business model of the UK tabloid press, my family, depends on the royal family, members of the royal family being constantly engaged in a conflict. That's basically the business model of the UK tabloid press. To my family, they enjoy seeing William or Charles making a move against Harry and Meghan constantly. More than 3 years after Harry and Meghan fled Britain. And my family, there has been much chatter, talk really, from so-called carnival or so-called experts. They're like, now Prince Harry can't use his HRH to make money. And I'm like, my family, Prince Harry had his HRH while in the UK. And where did he live? He lived in Nottingham Cottage, a very small cottage whereby even Oprah herself, when she came to visit Harry and Meghan, she said in her own words, and I quote, "You never believe it. You never believe it." And my family, Harry and Meghan, were being called His Royal Highness and Meghan, Her Royal Highness. But they were living in a shack at Nottingham Cottage. A dump, my family. Whereby for you to enter, you have to tilt your head. And that's when they were called HRH, His Royal Highness. My family. And then they moved to from a cottage, one other cottage that looked like a servant's quarters. But Harry and Meghan turned the place into a home. A beautiful home. my family. And that's when they're called HRH. But how they were living, my family, was not a life of luxury. And they had their HRH. His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness, Harry and Meghan. They had that. But what did it bring them, my family? Gave them nothing. I recall a moment whereby Prince Harry recounts in his memoir, Spare, of how Meghan would pay for the sofa using her own credit card. My family. That's what, Harry said in his memoir, Spare. Let me read you this kindly. Let me read you this, please. Because my family, the tabloids have said that somehow having that HRH title, it helps you make money. It helps you, live a luxurious lifestyle. If you have it, you can, make money, basically, a lot of money. My family, please kindly hear this. When Harry and Meghan had their HRH, please kindly hear this, and I quote, Willie and Kate invited us for tea to clear the air. June 2018. We walked over one late afternoon. I saw Meg's eyes widen as we entered their front door, walked past their front sitting room, down their hallway into their study. Wow! Meghan said several times, William was the heir. He got the nice stuff, the nice, luxurious, expensive stuff. My family, Harry then said this in his memoir, Spare. The wallpaper, the crown molding, the walnut bookshelves, lined with color coordinated volumes, the priceless, expensive art, gorgeous, like a museum. That's how Kate and William were living. Because William was the heir. He got the nice stuff. My family, now hear what Harry said about his life with his HRH. So my family, Harry then said this, and I quote, We complimented Kate and William lavishly on their renovation, which they used a lot of taxpayer funds. And my family, Harry then said this to my family, that though we also thought sheepishly of he and Meghan's IKEA lamps. My family, that's Harry and Meghan with their HRH. Our discount sofa bought on sale with Meghan's credit card from sofa.com. My family. And that was when Harry and Meghan had their HRH. His and Her Royal Highness title, my family. Basically, His and Her Royal Highness, the HRH. And Meghan was buying the sofa, my family, using her own credit card. A sofa they got on a discount, my family. That was their life. While they were basically HRH, when they had that HRH, my family, it got them nothing. Nothing. It got them nothing. With HRH. And Prince Harry and Meghan, when they did renovations for a cottage that looked more like someone's quarters for £2.4 million, they were bullied and attacked and hounded every single day. while they were senior members of the royal family, with tabloids saying, pay back, pay back, pay back. And my family, you never ever had anyone say to William and Hamilton, to William and Hamilton, pay back our money. Pay back our money. You never had that. Anyone making demands of Kate and William, give us our money back. Pay back for the renovations you did for your apartment at Kensington Palace. Pay back. You never had that. But for Harry and Meghan, the man who married a woman of color, the man who was never ever supposed to have any nice thing in life, Prince Harry, because he was the spare, you also the tantrums. You also the tantrums from UK tabloids. And the royal family could have stopped those tantrums. They could have done that, but no, they did not. They did not, my family. They let Harry and Meghan be bullied and abused for renovating a cottage that was supposed to be a gift to them from the Queen. Property that clearly did not belong to Harry and Meghan. Property belonging to the Queen, the monarch. My family, my family, I would understand it if someone said that, hey, look, Harry and Meghan have their own place, and the Queen, gave you money from taxpayer funds to renovate your place belonging to you. And then you're being asked to pay it back. I understand that. But the cottage did not belong to Harry and Meghan. It wasn't theirs. But tabloids, royal experts on TV every day demanded that Harry and Meghan pay back that money. And they said again, if you do that, we'll stop bothering you. We'll stop talking about you. Pay back the money, and then we'll stop talking about you. Pay back, pay back. And years later, Prince Harry and Meghan paid back the money when they got a deal with Spotify and Netflix. They paid back the money for renovating from a cottage. Did the attack stop? It did not. It did not. The attacks never stopped. The attacks continue to this day. They said after Harry and Meghan paid back the money that, Prince Harry, it wasn't about the money. We just wanted, access to you, to your life, to your son. It's like my family, they bully you and abuse you and still want you to give them a photo of your son. They want access to Harry and Meghan after abusing them. But my family, as I've always said, the only thing that abuse has ever done to Harry and Meghan is drive them away. That's all it's ever done. It is not going to bring Harry and Meghan back, like what tabloids believe. It's not going to believe. It's not going to bring Harry back, like what tabloids believe or want to happen. It's not going to happen. My family, let's go even to the late Diana, my family. Let's go far back to Diana. Diana was hated by Charles and even the Queen at the time. Queen Elizabeth, my family. She was hated. And the Queen stripped her of her title after she and Charles got a divorce. My family, she got stripped of her title. My family, did tabloids stop harassing her? Did they? Did they? Because if they did, Diana would still be alive. Because right now, the logic they are basically using, what they are saying is that if Prince Harry and Meghan, lose their titles, now are stripped of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex title, then we'll leave them alone. My family, don't let anyone deceive you. They won't. They won't. Because if that is the case, when Diana was stripped of her title, exactly when she and Charles got a divorce, then my family, if that is basically the case, that they leave you alone if you lose your titles, then Diana would have been left alone. And today, she would still be alive. But my family, they did not leave her alone. Even after she was stripped of her titles, they kept harassing her. In fact, in court, we have learned there was a moment whereby Diana was leaving her therapist's place. And my family, basically, she was okay, all right. But then she was swarmed by photographers, sent by tabloids, and then she began crying. The next day, the tabloids said that she was crying because, of her divorce, a unhappy life, but not because of them. My family, the tabloids never ever blame themselves for anything. Never. Never. They blame others for everything, but never themselves. Never ever themselves. You never hear them saying that Harry and Meghan fled Britain because of the abuse they endured at the hands of tabloids. You never hear that. You hear a different narrative that they want. And sadly, which has permeated into public opinion, really, that Harry and Meghan left UK because they wanted privacy, which is a lie. They left to protect their mental health, for their own peace of mind, to escape tabloid abuse by family and racism. That's what happened, for their physical safety, because the tabloid media were basically inciting hate against Meghan on a daily basis. But you won't hear the tabloid media ever talking about that, about the abuse they have inflicted and continue to inflict towards Meghan. My family, you won't hear that. You won't hear them discuss on TV, word by word, every racist articles, my family, written by tabloids targeting Meghan that Harry shared in his memoir pair. You won't hear that because it doesn't fit their narrative. My family, they made Diana go through pain. They have made Meghan go through pain. They made Harry go through pain all his life, being the scapegoat for the farm. They have made Meghan go through pain. My family, tomorrow it could be you. Tomorrow it could be you. Tomorrow it could be me. As I've always said, my family. So my family, when I see this nonsense, really, of now, if they lose their title, they will stop harassing them. We'll stop talking about them. It's a lie. It's a lie. And the tabloids and the so-called road experts are full of BS lies. Full of lies. They are lying. They have no intention of leaving Harry and Meghan alone. They have zero intention of leaving Harry and Meghan alone. Zero. Zero. My family, let's be real. The problem they really have is that Harry married a biracial woman of color, and that he has children who are biracial who are currently in the line of succession. Let's be honest, what the real problem tabloids have. Let's be honest, my family, with the real problem they have is that Meghan is a woman of color, and that she did not accept the abuse, insults, and racism directed towards her, and be grateful for being a part of the farm, an institution that basically represents white supremacy. Let's be honest, that is the problem they truly have. And that's why even right now, they're calling for her to be removed in the line of succession. That's the problem they have. They can't stand it to see Harry thriving. They can't stand to see Harry happy, despite everything they have thrown at him. My family, when Harry was going to Tokyo, the palace decided that today is the day we are going to change our website and remove, Harry's iterate from the website. My family. And that's what they did. And then the tabloid media began speaking about it. My family. And they have presented this as basically humiliation to Harry, towards Harry. That's how they have presented this move as. Because they always want to see Harry humiliated. But my family, instead of Harry being all sad, depressed and all that, my family, Harry is just so happy. So happy. Even when he went to Singapore, he's so happy and so overjoyed. He's okay. He's happy. He's thriving. He's doing so well. He's raising millions for charity. He's so happy, doing what he loves to do. Charity work. Helping out others, my family. You can see the bond he has with Nacho Figueras. How happy they are to play side by side. The joy in Harry's, face, it radiates, my family. You can see that, and clearly the tabloids also have seen it. They have seen Harry's happiness. And my family, they are not pleased. They are not happy at seeing Prince Harry happy. They can't stand it one bit. My family, just look at this, please. Look at Harry, how happy he is next to Nacho. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. My family, now, after everything they have thrown at him, he's smiling. Next to his brother, Nacho Figueras, he is happy. And the carnival of so-called experts, they can't stand it. And now they are moved on to the next thing. Now we want him to be removed from the line of succession. Will that stop them from harassing or hounding Harry? My family, I don't think so. It won't. It won't, my family. It won't. They want to punish Harry so badly because he has rejected them, because he's suing Daily Mail even, and the different tabloids, the Sun tabloid, the Mirror, or because of that. Because Harry won't play the game. Because Harry won't speak to them. Because Harry won't engage with them. Because Harry is happy, not miserable as they would like him to be. And now they're calling for him to be removed from the line of succession because they can't stand seeing Harry happy. Because he has biracial kids. Racism also, my family, is a factor in the calls right now for her to be removed from the line of succession. My family, I don't believe for 1 second that they'll be able to achieve that. I don't believe even for a second, my family, that they'll be able to remove Harry from the line of succession. They won't, my family. They won't. That is Harry's birthright. And whether tabloids like it or not, because clearly they don't, my family, Harry is the son of currently the reigning king of England, King Charles. That's who he is. He is the second son of the late Diana, who was chased to her death by paps, paid for by UK tabloids. And my family, no matter what they do, they won't be able to pull off this move. of getting Harry removed from the line of succession. UK tabloid, Daily Mail, Daily Express, the Sun tabloid accept Harry's rejection and move on. Accept it and move on. He wants nothing to do with you. Nothing. Accept it and move on. My family, if there is one thing that is so hard for UK tabloids, it is to accept Harry's rejection. Well, my family, they need to accept it and move on from Harry. Accept it and move on. Accept it and move on. And be content with the dull, lazy royals who earn taxpayer money in Britain. William, Charles, Kate, Camilla, who are always on vacations, and leave Harry and Meghan alone. My family, now tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I'd like to hear your opinion, my family. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Doria, Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video, my family. My family, it's high time that tabloids understand that Harry will never ever play the game. Harry would never want anyone who has abused him, his wife, his kids, his late mother, anywhere around him. It's high time they understand that. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. May God bless you all, my family. And stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.